Welcome students. Continuing with our exercise 9.1 in this video, let us start with question number 8. Question 8 says a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees and of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. We need to find the height of the pedestal. Let's say this is pedestal. Let's make it a little thick. It's a pedestal. Then statue, I am marking with some different angle, different color. Let's say this is the statue which is 1.6 meter tall. And let's take the point P here on the ground. Now angle of elevation to the top of the statue is 60 degrees. So this angle is our 60 degrees. AB is our statue and BC is our pedestal. So this is 1.6 meter tall and this angle is 60 degrees. Then angle of elevation to the top of the pedestal. This is the top of the pedestal. Angle of elevation from the same point to the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. So here this angle is 45 degrees. We need to find the height of the pedestal. So this is our question. Children, the first key to solve the questions in applications of trigonometry is to draw the correct figure. That is the first and the most important key here. AB is our statue which is 1.6 meter tall. 1.6 meter tall. And BC is our pedestal. Right? This is standing vertical to the ground, making an angle of 60 degrees. This is our ground. Now, I need to find this height. Height, obviously, I'll get from the triangle BCP. But I do not have base or I do not have hypotenuse. So, no T ratio we can apply here. So, first I need to find either the base or the hypotenuse. Now, I have this 1.6. and this angle of elevation, that is in the bigger triangle I'll have to apply some T ratio. So let us find out X. This in triangle ACP, angle C is 90. So which T ratio will help us? This is perpendicular, this is base. So T ratio tangent will help us. Tangent theta is base by perpendicular. Here theta is 60 degree. So tangent theta is perpendicular by base and here theta is 60. So tangent theta perpendicular here is h plus 1.6 by x, right? Tangent theta is perpendicular by base. So we know the value of tangent 60 is root 3 h plus 1.6 by x. So we have x root 3 is equal to h plus 1.6. But what are we interested in? We are interested in finding the value of x. So let us separate x from everything. So I have, let's transpose this this root 3 downwards. So I got the value of x. Let's call this 1. Now in triangle BCP, angle C is 90. So now applying T ratio again. Which T ratio? We are finding the relation between perpendicular and base. So again the T ratio tangent will come into picture and angle theta is 45 here. So tangent 45 is h upon x. We know the value of tangent 45, that's 1. So h upon x. So I got, children, x is equal to h. Now substituting x from 1, we get, what do we get? If we substitute the value of x, I get h plus 1.6 by root 3 is equal to h. That gives me h plus 1.6 is equal to h root 3. So this gives me 1.6 is equal to h root 3 minus h. So 1.6 is equal to, if I take h common, I get this. Now children, let's move on. So obviously 1.6 by root 3 minus 1 is our height of the pedestal. but we do not leave the answer in the irrational form, so we'll have to rationalize it. And the rationalizing factor of root 3 minus 1 will be root 3 plus 1. So multiplying by the rationalizing factor here, I get the value of h as 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 by denominator will be root 3 square minus 1 square. A minus b, a plus b, that is a square minus b square. So I get 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1, which is 2. And we know 1.6 and 2, they are divisible. So this is 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 equal to h. Now since the value of root 3 is not given in the question, so we are going to leave the answer in this form only. So therefore height of pedestal is 0.8 times root 3 plus 1 meters. So this was our question number 8 of exercise 9.1. Now coming to question number 9. Question 9 says, children, angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees. And angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of the building is 60. So we have two things here, building and the tower. Building and tower. Now we need to identify which is smaller and which is taller. Now the angle of elevation of whichever is bigger, that will be taller. Angle of elevation of the tower is bigger, that is 60 degrees. So tower is going to be taller, and the building's angle of elevation is 30. So building will be shorter. We need to find the height of the tower in this. Let's say this is x. Again now in triangle ABD, I have this angle will be 90. So in triangle ABD, angle B is 90. So we have h upon x will be, what it will be? Tangent 30 is equal to h upon x. See, tangent 30 is the perpendicular by base, h upon x. Next in this triangle, if I apply in triangle CDB, we have this angle 90. I have 50 upon x is my tangent, 50 perpendicular, x is base is my tangent, 60, right? Tangent 60, we know the value is root 3. So we have 50 upon x is root 3. So we get 50 upon root 3 is x. Substituting this in 1, I get tangent 30 is equal to h. 1 is tangent 30 by x. This is h upon x. So x into tangent 30 is 1 by root 3 equal to h. Now if I substitute the value of 1, so I get, substitute the value of x in 1. Substituting the value of x in equation 1. So now if I substitute, what I get? 50 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 is my h. So this is 50 by 3 is h. So this is 16 2 by 3. Because we know it's not completely divisible, so I'm writing in this form. Therefore, height of building is 16 2 by 3 meters. So building is 16 2 by 3 meters high. Next, question number 10. Two poles of equal height are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. We have a road which is 80 meter wide and two poles of equal heights. Let's mark the poles with this. So the poles are of equal height. Let's mark, these are the poles of equal height. They are standing on this road, which is, let's say the height of the pole is h, because they are equal in height, A, B, C, D. road is 80 meter wide. From a point, this is 80 meter. From a point on the ground somewhere on the road, let's say this point P, angle of elevation to these towers are 60 and 30 respectively. So this angle is 60 and the angle of elevation to this side is 30 degrees. So obviously difference in angles means the point is closer to one side and is farther from the other pole. This is given. We need to find the height of the pole as well as the distance of the point from. Let's say this distance is x, right? So what it will be? The other distance will be 80 minus x, of course. So in the question we have AB and CD are poles h meter high, right? P is the point of observation. Now in triangle ABP, angle B is 90. So what do I have? Tangent 60 is h upon x. Tangent 60 we know is root 3 is h upon x, right? Next, in triangle CDP, angle D is 90. So I have tangent 30 is equal to h upon 80 minus x. Since I had perpendicular and base, so tangent will come into picture. Tangent 30 we know is 1 by root 3 is h by 80 minus x. So I have 80 minus x is equal to h root 3. And here I have x root 3 is equal to h. Now since we are interested in finding both h and x, you can substitute any value whichever you want, right? So let us substitute the value of h here. So this implies 80 minus x is x root 3 into root 3. Substituting h is equal to x root 3. So I get 80 minus x is equal to 3x. So 80 is equal to 4x. So we get 20, x as 20. This implies BP is 20. If BP is 20, DP is 80 minus 20, 60 meter. Now h will be, h is x root 3. So h is 20 root 3 meters. So let us write the answer statement. So we have poles are of height 20 root 3 meter and poles are at a distance of 20 meter and 60 meter from point P. So this was our question number 10. Hope you have understood. The only key in the applications of trigo questions is that you draw the correct figure first of all and then you apply the correct T ratio depending on whatever you need to find out. Here perpendicular and base were with us. So the relation between perpendicular and base is given by the T ratio tangent. So we apply tangent. And you should know the values. You should remember tangent 60, tangent 30, tangent 45, the values, so that you substitute correctly. Next questions will be continued in the next video. Thank you.